up?
Say hi to everybody on YouTube there, Don Don.
Hey everybody on YouTube, it's a gorgeous day here. Absolutely beautiful. You should see it. It looks very green. It's gorgeous. My inventor husband's doing all this stuff with rainwater. It's quite cool.
Oh guys, what a beautiful day. As Donna said, it's just absolutely wonderful out here in the yards. It's got that fall day feel. The sun's out, it's warm, but it's cool out, you know, and it just really feels good. And I leveled the outhouse. Very nice. I put a bubble level on it and leveled the whole thing up perfectly, so she's nice and straight. But what I wanted to show you folks was over yonder here at the shop. Let's get on over that way. And so as you guys know, I do business with Steve's Salvage Yard about 2 miles up the road yonder. He's down the mountain a ways there. We come down and he's on the left. But I've gotten quite a few pieces of gutter from him. It looks like industrial stuff. It's the wide, heavy-duty stuff and some downspouts. And, you know, I'm getting to the ends over here because I put up a couple gutter systems with it already. But this roof here is just too good to let go when it comes to collecting water. And so what I've done is I've put a gutter up here with a barrel and put it up high here because it fits just perfectly on the edge there. And these are 2x12, so they are thick and strong, and that is going nowhere. But the idea is that I have a steady water collection that is active now. And I love the way when you look down the roof that edge right there, let's see if I can get her in cam there. See how the edge lays right in the gutter? So when the water comes down here, it just falls right in here perfectly. And upon looking at the whole setup from the side here, that's a pretty little setup there. Cool thing is too, I could back a pickup truck here and use this as a loading dock. I just think that's the neatest thing. You come on low on the other side and you come off high on this side. But it's just pretty cool anyway. I like stuff like that. I like using nature, gravity and water and such like that, wind, you know, as to my benefit. Solar power is a perfect example. A little windmill on this mountain wouldn't hurt. If you look at the flag up at the camp, she's always blowing here. Very seldom is it still. It can be, but it's usually got a nice breeze up here, you know. But between the solar panels and a little windmill here, we do pretty good. We'll do pretty good. So we're collecting water, energy from the sun and energy from the wind. And for 2 people, listen, folks, if I had young kids and all, I'd still do the same thing. It could all be done. But I mean, this is, I have time. Donna and I have time, you know, to do this. You know, when you're retired, you have all the time in the world. And that's the thing you have to remember. For me to do this is just taking some of the things I've learned throughout life and grabbing some parts from the salvage yard and having at it and making fun of it. But at the same time, reaping all the benefits from the actuality of it. Like, you know, we are catching water in 3 different places at present on the yard, you know. I do bleach now. I do keep things out of the sun. I'll show you this also. I did add a spigot here. This goes down through, of course. And I just put a spigot here. There's no water in here. You can turn and set something down and, you know, turn this off and on. It's all gravity fed down below. That doesn't require a pump of any sort. It's just simply gravity flow out of this. And guys, whenever you do water collection, put your nozzle in a little higher than the bottom. Leave a little room here because that's where the sediment settles, the sludge and stuff. It's very natural for all water tanks. You'd be surprised if you knew what was in the city water tank in the bottom of it and what swims around in there. She's looking good. I'm going to actually put a wood frame under this and a wood shelf all the way down this and legs on this, several different legs as I stud this building out. We're going to stud the building out around the outside. and then where the flats are here, we'll go on the inside and screw the building to the outside studding. So I don't want the wind to get a hold of this. I want to protect it a little bit on the outside. So we'll just run some 2x4s around the outside edge, secure them to the bottom. It's like studding a wall in a house. You know, you got your bottom and your top stud, you know, and we'll go as high up to here or whatever, and then just stud it out as a wall, screw it down here, go around it, screw all the edges together, you know, down each side and down the wall there, and we'll have some framing that will not take space up inside of my shop, but will give it strength on the outside. And Donna's little book reading lounge. I'm going to be bringing you guys a video here, and I am going to do the old trickaroo of using 2 quarts of used motor oil mixed with 2 quarts of diesel fuel, stir it up, get a roller, and brush this deck out here. And this is old school deck stain, and it is, I would primarily use it for outdoor decks. Once it sits long enough, you can wipe it with your hands and nothing comes off on you, and it's not smelly. When you, like any other chemical, when you first apply it, it's going to stinky a little bit until the wood soaks it up and the odor of oil and diesel kind of go away, and it will, and it'll just soak deep into this wood, and this wood will be here 50 years from now. I see stuff on YouTube, they're like, my grandpa put these posts in 50 years ago, you know, with creosote, which is old tar, you know, and oil and diesel fuel, all this kind of stuff. But this isn't environmentally dangerous because it's up off the ground on a deck. It's the perfect application. It's not inside your house floors. It's on the outside. It's really heavy duty water protection to keep this this deck in good shape. Let me come inside here. The shop is very well lived in now, and I am very pleased with it, guys. I tell you, this is going to heat really nice in the winter too, because this gets warm you know, with the sun. And when it's like fall out now and cool, I'm in here in shorts and a t-shirt, totally comfortable, because this is you know, the metal grabs the heat and warms the room just so nicely. So I've added a little shop vac, and what I do is I have her looped around. I can vacuum the top of the bench off when I do any kind of cleaning or dirty stuff. This is just excellent. I put in a corner shelf there, you know, we got a little cool little place to put some canned stuff, liquid sprays and such, you know, get them out of the way. Little storage. The machinery is purring beautifully. I grind some stuff here in the shop vac. Does a good job at cleaning, keeping everything clean here. And I love it, the vacuum, a lot, because it keeps this bench nice. I can't sweep off, but this isn't going on the floor. Whatever dirt I make, I just grab the vac hose and draw that up, and you have instant clean. So I couldn't wish for better things, guys. This is pretty cool. All the lights are wired out here, and these don't have the little solar panel collector on top of them. These are 12 volt. So I've ordered some LED bulbs to go in here, but they're wires running under the deck. And here's where it comes out. This is the switch leg. So this is connected between the battery and the hot terminal, so to speak. You put the switch leg on any wiring on the hot side. But this wire I'll tuck. I'm going to put a switch on the bench. You click that switch on, and all the patio lights come on outside here. The 2 on the sides of the solar panel there. For nighttime use, and this one here by the steps, or you know, the on ramp there, so it's lit at night. These are lit on the corner at night, and we can hang out with the Beazles. And that's a 100-watt solar panel. It's all run under here. Here's the wire coming in from the solar panel. This is hot right now, is the reason why I do not have these trimmed up, because I don't want the panel to be touching. But this will go to our charge controller. I'm going to mount this up on the wall. We'll mount the charge controller up on the wall. But this is coming in from a 100-watt panel, so it goes into the charge controller, out of the charge controller, into the battery in the back there that powers the whole shop and powers all the lighting, the deck lighting, And just this is just so nice to be able to turn a 100-watt bulb on, so I can charge my phones out here, have my overhead lighting. With this, I charge my tools. I mean, all these tools here are battery operated, and so my chargers plug in out here and charge all the tools up. We'll get this deck protected with some oil and diesel fuel 50-50 mix, and we'll roll it out real good and just drench it wet and stay off it for a day or two while it soaks it up, and we'll be good to go. Thanks for watching Cricky's Off-Grid Camp. God bless you guys. We will see you next time. Smash the like, share the video, subscribe, and follow us along. And come spring, we're going to put the cabin right here at an angle, facing down yonder the hill there, so we have this view.